Hey parents, welcome to tip number 4 in the GPS Thriving Through the Holidays video series. This one is about gratitude. I had a parent ask me how they can instill gratitude in their children. And this is a tricky one because gratitude is not something that just gets downloaded into a human during the holiday season. It is something that gradually builds, feeling grateful, feeling appreciative, having empathy for others. All of those things happen over time as brains mature and as children are exposed to it. Kids are naturally egocentric, right? When they're born, their only job is survival, attaching to bigger humans who are going to help them survive. And so they're naturally trying to figure out all of their internal sensations, and it doesn't leave a lot of room for them to be taking in external things and processing these, these big metaphysical concepts like gratitude. So please don't put pressure on yourself to make the holidays the time when you start to instill gratitude in your kids. Do it in tiny ways over their whole lives all year round. That might be as simple as them hearing you expressing your gratitude and appreciation for the things that you have, for the things that people have done for you, for the situation you find yourself in. It might be sitting down at the dinner table and everyone saying one thing that they are thankful for or grateful for or appreciative of. It might be having a moment before bedtime where you talk about something that happened that you're grateful for. But the other piece that I think this mama might have been asking was, how do I avoid a situation where my kids look ungrateful when we are at other people's houses during the holidays, opening gifts and having all these wonderful experiences? And that's a different question, but an equally important one. And it goes back to body budgets. When kids are maxed out, when they don't have any energy left, it looks like bad behavior. When children are feeling overwhelmed and they've just been asked to hold it together for so long, and then they're sitting under the Christmas tree and they open that gift and it's not the thing that they had in their mind and they have a meltdown, that's not them being ungrateful. That is them being overwhelmed. So one of the things, the most important thing that you can do to help your kids in those scenarios is proactive. It's body budgets. It's making sure that they're getting enough rest and water and downtime and affection and playfulness and all of that. If you're in a situation where your child is having that meltdown, connect with the feeling underneath the behavior. That meltdown or that tantrum or those disrespectful words, those are symptoms of what's going on for them underneath. So connect with the feeling that's going on underneath it. And the other thing there that you can do is you can practice ahead of time with your kids. You can role play, you can use their stuffed animals or their dolls. You can set up scenarios where you say like, hey, we're going to grandma's house. Do you remember last year when you got that sweater that you really didn't love and your reaction made people kind of raise their eyebrows? Why don't we practice a little bit so that that doesn't happen again? And then they're going to say to you, but mommy, isn't that lying? And you're going to say, well, sometimes we need to pretend in order to protect people's feelings, or however you want to manage it. So body budgets and connecting with the feeling underneath and practicing with them ahead of time are going to be helpful pieces. But bottom line is sometimes they're still going to behave in ways that other people do not approve of. And unfortunately, that's just the reality of it. Other people are going to have to get over it because over time, you're going to raise wonderful humans by gradually building their skills, gradually building their regulation, gradually building how they interact with other people in ways that match their development and their brain maturation. This is a really personal one and a really in-depth one. I mean, I could talk for hours about this, but if you have specific questions about your specific kids, book a Connect with Kate call. I'd love to talk with you.